The groin injuries, so many times you see guys hurry back from those injuries and then they tend to linger throughout the season, but wait until he's fully ready to go. Purdue, Raff will start with the ball. Back-to-back Big Ten games.
Power game is what they're going to have to go to. He's got a little hook.
That's Travion Williams who rolls it over the rim to start the scoring. What was that game like? What are your memories?
I remember reading about it. But their defense, Teskey really has improved in that area. Big time. Getting them set, I think, for a nice career.
And you're right. I mean, the defense, even through the ups and downs offensively, the defense has been consistently good.
Absolutely.
Here's Hunter, who's coming on for him.
And they get good shots.
Eastern goes up to get the offensive rebound, then gets it knocked away. Here comes Michigan. Brooks with a head of steam. Stefanovic can't block it. Brooks lays it in.
Eastern is tougher than that. Usually doesn't cough it up.
Back inside to Williams against Teskey with a drop step. Underneath, reverses it up and in, and more importantly, collects the first foul on John Teskey.
Bob Teskey out of the game. He's a different guy. Gets too early against Michigan State here. We're talking to one another about how you develop your game and what's asked for in the league. A nice inside post up. Simpson, who just gets assists in droves.
That's another turnover as things have gotten sloppy for the Wolverines. Hunter one-on-one with the left hand.
Some easy baskets. They got to materialize if they're going to win.
You can just see it, right? You can see those gears grinding.
He loves it. Kid's a winner.
Teskey face up. Boy showing off every bit of skill.
They're not afraid to take that jump. Great to, speaking of character, great to see your folks.
Yeah.
High school coach.
Wagner hits it.
Playing with a lot more confidence. He's starting to feel really good about his offensive contributions, too. Using the dribble well.
Heavy dose of Williams early on. Hook shot, soft touch.
Pretty good.
Big fella. Thank you. They called him Big Sleep. Is it the nickname the coaches gave? Here's Wagner with a nice design, laying it in. 3 to shoot for Boudreau. A step back against Johns. It's short.
Tough shots under duress.
Right into the hands of Williams, is off to a good start.
Got to get good shots a little bit earlier. Don't put the stress.
Boudreau driving, spinning, throwing it up wildly. Wow. Back comes Michigan. Wagner ahead of the pack. Feeding pressure for the slam. Williams down the lane into double figures already.
Simpson's one of those guys that has to play a lot of minutes, though, for them to be good.
Julius lobbing. Davis goes up to get it. Reverses it in.
Pretty read. You got 2 point guards out there.
Chance that he has another year of eligibility to use here. Hunter rises and hits.
Getting more minutes, too. I think he had 17 minutes against Presbyterian a while back.
16 points per game over the last 3 for Sasha Stefanovic. A lot of that from outside. Hit 7 threes in one game. Castleton with the left.
Very patient, too.
Score for the Boilermakers on the season. This has been the man tonight. Travion Williams already with 10. Fading against Teskey, and he's got a dozen.
Wow. Needs one.
Aaron Wheeler still looking to find that range. Eastern tracks down the loose ball. Tees up Stefanovic. Shooter's touch, huh?
Well, he deserves it. He's a great shooter, that kid. Oh, he had the wing shot, too, but a better choice with Davis.
Williams.
Clear out, right?
At this point. Well, he's feeling it, isn't he?
Why not?
11 of the 14 teams are in the net top 50 at this point. That's a steal for Wagner. Hands it off to Simpson. He'll take it inside and get his first bucket tonight.
Always with the eyes up. Had a peek at the corner to Brooks. Froze to D. Good smart basketball. See if they can beat him. See if they can close a double.
Williams patient, and then he bullies his way up. Johns for 3. Got it.
Nice job by Simpson again.
It's moving now. Out front to screen for Simpson.
Split.
Takes it down the lane and lays it in.
And you notice what a great call by Jawan. Just terrific. Well, that's a staple of every team, that little play, screen to screener.
Isaiah Thompson's first shot of the night goes. A freshman out of Zionsville, Indiana, brings Purdue back to within 2.
Who's the grad assistant?
Where's his number 11?
Along with Grady Eifert. Oh, what a great look by Simpson.
Ojel Eastern. Williams the offensive rebound. Shot clock didn't reset. Williams up in traffic, blocked by Teske. Takes it right back and gets it to go. Williams has the offensive rebound, perhaps getting away with a push-off. But everything tonight going his way. Thompson has 6 in the second half, and Purdue, Bill, takes the lead. Nice comfort zone to have for a guy like Juwan Howard, who's in his first head coaching job. Thompson has given him some life in the second half and continues.
And the ball is going in. Now that should help your defensive scheme. And Simpson not getting a touch here at all on this trip.
John's an aggressive take.
And why not? You missed a few outside. Put it down and drive it to the tin.
Lower body injury suffered in the first half. Will not play here in the second. Thompson catch and shoot. He's got it going for Purdue. Scoreless in the first, 12 in the second. Here comes Teske. Simpson goes the other way. John struggling from outside, finding his range.
Ooh, 5 in a row.
Simpson pushes. Still on the move. Xavier Simpson, his signature shot.
We've been waiting for that, baby.
Williams calling for it. Having a career night. Williams backing down Castleton. In the corner, Proctor. Knocks down a 3 with a foul.
He is so spry and quick, Simpson. Back out to run the show.
7 to shoot. Floater goes for DeJulius.
They had played well earlier.
As Simpson looks for room. Backs it out. Continuing to search. He finds Wagner, who's open for 3.
Yeah, good play.
Much better since the break for Matt Painter's team in that regard. They lead by 2. Simpson works against Hunter. Whoa! Nice deep to Williams against Teske. Scoops it up and in. Creativity of his own.
How about that kid?
Williams going to post up with 8 to shoot. Thompson.
He knows where his work area is.
He's got it. And rips the step-back jumper.
Teske just gave him a look like, I didn't know you had that one.
DeJulius good handle. Nice shot off Teske there.
Boy, that kid read it beautifully.
Whips one to the corner. Here comes DeJulius. Outside Teske for the lead.
Oh, how about vacating the post, relocating.
Brooks again. 5 to shoot. Down the lane to give Michigan the lead.
What a job by Teske.
All 14 for Thompson. Coming in the second half. He's got it here. And now Williams has been the man tonight for the Boilermakers. 2 big ones. 2 more for him. 24 tonight. Williams thought about it. Now he'll have to. He got it! Just when you thought that I couldn't get any better for Travion. Minute to play. Here's Simpson.
Gotta keep him out of the lane.
They can't. Into Williams to tie it.
Just has a great understanding how to get into your body, search, and deliver.
The senior captain Simpson working against Hunter. A screen from Teske. Simpson on the deck. Lays it in to tie it.
Amazing.
Hunter still with a dribble with 5 seconds. They play catch out front. It's Hunter turning the corner. Williams gets blocked. A block by Wagner sends them to overtime.
Pick that dribble up, couldn't get a good angle for the pass.
Here comes Simpson, knifing down, plus the foul.
You wonder how he does it.
Back to Williams.
Everybody stand at home.
Travion Williams going to work. Over Teske to tie it.
Boy, what confidence this team has in him, and he has in himself.
Inside Williams, one more time to the big fella. Turns, and hits. This night belongs to Travion.
Oh, absolutely sensational offensive weapon.
68-66. Simpson back the other way.
And a little tiredness up front.
One of the ugliest losses in the Matt Painter era. They scored just 37 points in their last game, the fewest since the 40s. Teske. Michigan leading this game by 3 in the second overtime, despite going 5 for 26 from 3 so far tonight. Simpson trying to change that story.
Oh, he's got it. He knows when to deliver daggers, this guy. Just fun to watch this guy. Not afraid to take big shots, make big plays. Terrific leadership. And Why not? Let the house know. You want it, kid. Quick feet. Simpson.
Eastern.
That's his game. That's his game.
DeJulius with a step back. That's a round two, and he buries it.
Boy, he is a confident offense. He can hunt shots.
Hunter working hard. Banks it in.
Well, return it to his right. Last time out by Purdue. Conversely, go as quickly as you can.
Hunter fires. Williams, one more rebound. Kicks it out. Stefanovic three. Got it with 11 seconds. So Juwan Howard's team, which lost a tight one in overtime in this building against Oregon earlier this year, needs an extra overtime to pull this one off against Purdue.
To jump center as the Gophers and the Boilers resume conference play, and Minnesota brings it across in the person of Marcus Carr.
Because what happens is it's an uphill battle the rest of the way to try to score against this stingy Purdue defense.
6 to shoot for Eric Hunter, who drains the three. Comes Nogel Eastern.
Minnesota's got to do a much better job of being aggressive, trying to get Daniel Turner to rock.
Stefanovic rims in.
Look how Minnesota's standing around, Dave. There's no ball movement, not a lot of player movement. They're not going to score consistently against Purdue doing this.
Kalsher bakes in the three. Nice pass inside to Carr, who missed the layup, and it's cleared by the Boilers. Here's Hunter on the run. Stefanovic for three. Got it!
Look how Purdue is putting pressure both ends of the floor. If you don't get back defensively, Carr did something that was very subtle but very effective. He held the dribble long enough to get Oturu a clean look.
Proctor spinning into the lane and gets it in off the glass. Sure. Doesn't go. Good offensive rebound to Meter. Carr hits the three.
Always best time to shoot the three after an offensive rebound.
Stefanovic comes up with that errant shot. Eastern the other way. Here's Stefanovic again. Got it again.
Nice job by Purdue finding the hot hand right now. That happens to be.
Shot clock under 5 here for Minnesota. Got to get something up there. Hurd takes it strong. Blocked by Harms. And here comes Purdue the other way.
Your endeavors.
Fabulous commissioner and has turned into a really good friend. We will certainly miss him in this league. Here's Carr draining the three. Minnesota needed that.
They seem to start to settle down now. If they can get this jump shot and get a couple stops, they're right back in this game.
Matt Harms, good deep post position and gets it to go.
Good job by Matt Harms.
Now Carr nearly lost it, but goes into the hands of Oturu, and he gets his first two. To go for Harms. Williams the rebound for Minnesota. Now Carr. Why not?
That's a neon green light right there.
Oturu. Kalsher flashing to the hoop.
That was created by great floor spacing by Minnesota that time. He releases the shot. He's not sure if it's going in or not.
Gophers have hit their last 4 field goal attempts, make it 5 as Oturu gives them the lead. Proctor going to try the three and hit it. He went to High Point, finishing up here at Purdue. Williams in on Harms, gets the roll.
Trey Williams going with some effort. Well, Trey Williams goes right at the shot blocker, Matt Harms, with his right arm. Watch his right arm hold Harms off just enough. Right there to get that.
Harms strong to the hoop.
That's a savvy play by Matt Harms. Hunter's doing a good job of not allowing Carr where he wants to go initially.
Kalsher, the deep three, bakes it in.
Minnesota's won 5 of the last 6 halves that they played against each other. Been in the Palestra, not calling games, but has been there in other situations. It's just a fantastic venue.
Harms with his second bucket in short order. Travion Williams, he'll try to go to work again on Oturu. Good defense by the Gopher big man, but better offense by Williams.
Nasty screen by Travion Williams.
Kalsher Pulls up on the baseline, and that's more like it. Williams.
Ooh, pretty. Put the dream shake on it.
The first half for the Boilermakers, so that has to be something pleasing. Coach Pitino. Here's Matt Harms. And Travion Williams going to work again. Here's Proctor. So slip it inside. Williams working on Oturu, and Travion Williams having himself a game. Hunter with the shot clock under 10. He'll try the three and rattle it home.
It's not gaining them an advantage to be overly aggressive.
Omersa, great feed to Oturu.
I tell you what, Jarvis Omersa.
Stefanovic got off to the great start. As Hunter hits another. Eric Hunter into double figures now with 11. So for three, way off the mark. Oturu the board. Back up with it and in.
Hey, sometimes your best offense is the offensive rebound.
Hunter able to track it down. Harms, he'll try a three ball.
Wow, yeah, that's all I can say. So, you young viewers that aren't in college, study hard. Because if you do, you could possibly have that opportunity.
Thompson, here's Wheeler for three. Aaron Wheeler just 26% behind the arc. A nice feed inside, and Oturu finishes. And Purdue comes out of there with it. Proctor, not there. Great offensive rebound, Williams. Back up and in. Demir pops it down low. Oturu. And Oturu taking advantage of the mismatch. Down low, Oturu. And it seems like Minnesota stemmed the tide a little bit here. Williams. Pounded by Eastern. Oturu for three. And we are even at 49. Here's Harms. Now Stefanovic pulls up and hits. Figures for the fifth time this year with 11. Carr trying to answer, and he does.
What a play.
And it goes into the hands of Oturu.
Purdue didn't come up with it, but Wheeler giving really good effort on the glass.
How about Carr through the lane? Less than 6 minutes to go. Purdue, 13 straight conference home wins, and Harms trying to keep that streak going. Shot clock under 10. Demir for three. Rolls in. They baked in two in the first half. And Oturu on the bench with the 4 fouls. Here's Carr. Strong to the hoop from Marcus Carr. Remember, they continue to play without Peyton Willis, who's out of this game with an ankle injury, the third straight game he has missed, and yet a chance potentially to steal one, and Carr does it again.
That can do a step-back three like that, and 9 of them are in the NBA.
And Harms answers on the other end with a jam. Hunter, the reverse blocked by Oturu. Stefanovic for the tie. Yes! Williams. Omersa on the baseline. Wise decision to kick it to Kalsher, who calmly drains the three. Gets that three ball here to put the Gophers back up by 2. Now the lob to Harms. That's easy.
Matt Harms did a great job of getting Oturu up the lane.
Now Williams backing down to Demir. Williams gets his man in the air, and Harms the tip.
Nice closeout by Hunter. There you go, clear out, let him go one-on-one.
Oturu over Harms, and he hits it.
Oturu was a little disappointed in himself, but like you said, Dave, that's great recovery. Help side from the Boilers.
Now Harms right over Oturu. Now Hunter. Shot clock at 10. Wheeler hit one earlier. Can't get this one to go, but Harms can.
Great tip.
Gets it back. Eastern comes up with the steal. Here's Stefanovic on the break. No good. Followed up and in. Eric Hunter. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound on Turu, and he's fouled by Harms. Less than a buck and a half in the second overtime. Stefanovic got it.
Yeah, the first possession before Carr fouled out, I thought they could have gotten to the rim to extend the game, but trying for the three.
Oturu cuts the lead in half. Williams not there, and Purdue gets the win. Matt Painter's team in double overtime.
Florida Gulf Coast, who began his career at Marquette. One more game in Lincoln in a Husker uniform as we are underway. These two teams desperately trying, hoping.
Interesting to see how much Northwestern tries to throw the ball inside and how Nebraska reacts when the ball goes into the paint.
And a quick two inside for Northwestern. Interested in making sure they got that ball inside early and often. Good feed from Cheatham. Udraogo cannot connect on it. Gets it back. And the continued growth of that freshman shows up on that play.
It's hard.
And a takeaway. Deshaun Burke with the interception. Here's Cheatham running to the rim. And his first 2 points on senior day give the Huskers the early lead.
Was able to prove to them that this wasn't just kind of like an experiment. This was legit.
Kopp with the three, the first made bucket for Northwestern in 7 attempts.
They're undersized, and so Northwestern's going to have opportunity.
Cam Mack going high off the window. That's one area that Cam Mack has been pretty consistent this year. A ragged start for both teams. Northwestern 2 of 11, Nebraska 3 of 7. Thorbjarnarson, a set three, rolls home.
Bjarnason is a three-point shooter this season.
One of the things Fred Hoiberg has loved about him is he is a very good reader and cutter. He understands, makes the right reads, and he makes the right cuts.
Defense for Nebraska. Look at Udraogo being aggressive on the hard hedge, but you can't let Boo Buie get around you because now you're in a mathematical disadvantage. It's 5-on-3.
Sean Burke, though, an example of what you were talking about. Get to the rim, but not finish at the rim.
It's really been the story of the season for Nebraska.
As Miller Kopp finishes from deep. 7 rebounds in the early going for Nebraska. That's been a big lift for the Huskers against the bigger Cats as Hanif Cheatham hits the three. He's got 7 points early on senior day.
A team out of that zone. Be interesting to see what Chris Collins wants to do moving forward.
In and out on the jumper from Nance, but Ryan Young is there for the putback on that wall down the stretch.
You took the words out of my mouth. I don't think there's any question that Cross has kind of hit the wall. He's got to push through it.
Turner from the corner. A.J. Turner. It's Buie. Eyes up, looking up the floor for Miller Kopp. Kopp, the pull-up from 15 is good, and Northwestern has stretched the lead to 5. Turner turns the corner. Buie left alone. Penetrates. The floater falls. Timeout, Nebraska. A huge game in December before he got injured against Michigan State as Nance hits the turnaround. And this is a young man that has really started to develop. Career in the paint. Out to Spencer. 8 to shoot. Harassed by Gervais Green, and he comes up with a loose ball. Numbers for Nebraska if they hurry. Green on the bounce to Burke. The reverse, no! Udraogo got the roll.
You to play with good energy.
That tough pass there by Gervais Green. Udraogo with his 10th rebound a moment ago. Here comes Buie end-to-end against Green. And Buie, nice work with the left hand and with the body. In the open floor.
Now, this isn't easy when you're going full speed to be under control, but then to be able to stop, seek out the contact, and get it up.
Udraogo. And it's just a 28% shooter from behind the arc. Mack inside. Udraogo with the catch and the finish. Assists, no turnovers for Cam Mack early as Mack jumps it back out. Extra pass. Right back it goes to Easley.
Almost got ready to shoot there, Kev.
5 on the shot clock, and Cheatham gets to the rim. 17 on the shot clock for the Huskers. Down by 7. Mack step back 3 over Spencer. That one's good. And Cam Mack has the answer with a 3. Mack back to Cheatham. Here's Cam Mack. Deep open 3 is good. That's back-to-back triples for number 3. A lot of traffic in there. Spencer. The pull-up just behind the elbow for 2 for Spencer, his first 2 of the day. Put it on the deck. He's in some trouble. Kopp over to help him out. Kopp into the paint. Tough jumper, and Miller Kopp somehow makes it look so easy. Leads the Big Ten.
It's something that, at the very least, Fred Hoiberg has established that this season.
Turner muscled that one up and in. And a blocking foul is going to be called. It'll be an and one for Turner. A point. 0 for their last 5 from the floor. Kopp will try to change it as he rolls around the screen and gets the 3. They're going to look at it. They'll break that one down. Look ahead to our 3rd game in our triple header. I don't want to tell them what to do. They'll figure it out. Jermaine Green figures it out. That's a 3 in the corner.
Some tough shots from Pat Spencer.
Cheatham with the spin to the rim. Hanif Cheatham, a highlight on senior day. Now Bowie looking to push. Mack jumps in front of him. There's Barron with the hook over Thorbjarnarson. That's that height again for Northwestern.
They got the advantage with the size. Shoot over the top of Nebraska. Don't get in a rush.
And you feel like sometimes those youngsters rush down there. Deshaun Burke gets to the rim to tie it. For 5 is Northwestern from the floor in the second half. Mack will try the 3. He'll hit. And there's that first lead for Nebraska since 14-12. Break a 12-game losing skid. Huskers trying to break a 13-game losing streak. Nance turns the hook up and down, and that's an area where Pete Nance has gotten a little bit better, Nick. Get that one to go, and Udraogo with his 14th rebound, matching his career high. Here's Burke with an open 3 in the corner, and Deshaun Burke.
He's just playing harder than everybody right now.
We saw that in the first half, so Deshaun Burke gets the steal from Bowie. Burke motoring to the other end for a 2-hand flush. Oh, he elevated quickly there. 3 to shoot. Kopp gonna have to hurry. Contested jumper, the elbow goes. Miller Kopp, such a talented shooter. Looking for the screen from Jones. Picked up by Green on the switch. Bowie into the corner to Nance. Jones has to shoot it, and he does.
Pretty exciting, successful seasons.
Good solid play from Pete Nance today. Kopp's 3 not going to go. Spencer there for the tip-in. You talk about an athletic play. Down Burke into the corner to Bowie. The 3 won't go. Nice back tap by Jared Jones to Spencer and an 8-0 Northwestern run. 13-game losing skid. There have been double-digit runs against them in every game. Green, step back in the corner. The 3 is good for Jervay Green. That breaks the 8-0 run. Only win this year for Northwestern in conference play came against these Huskers. Turnaround for Spencer Falls. He's had the hot hand. Beat Iowa. Green, bobbing and weaving, feeds to Udraogo for the 2-hand stuff.
Wow, was that pretty from Jervay Green. Talk about changing speeds.
Good feed inside to Kopp, and Kopp with the finish. 2-point game in favor of the Wildcats. Jervay Green trying to get it going offensively. That is a degree of difficulty, about 10.
Coming off ball screens and making things happen.
Udraogo driving inside, and a good block by Jared Jones, and a timeout on the floor. Nance working against Green. Turner, the runner, is good, and A.J. Turner, he's got 8 points.
Playing through the post.
Cam Mack bumped on his way in. Udraogo grabs the loose ball. He'll muscle it up. It's good, and a foul. But a career-high 17 rebounds. In fact, it's the most rebounds ever by a Nebraska Cornhusker at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Now he gets a block on the other end. Shot clock at 7. Spencer with 4 to shoot. Extra pass to Bowie. Going to have to attack. Bowie's runner with 1 on the shot clock falls. You just don't win a lot of games going 6 of 23 from the line.
Nebraska should be in control of this game right now. They're not.
Bowie, little runner is good. And Bowie with 8. Turner to work for Northwestern. Here's Bowie, turns the corner, gets to the rim. Burke there to contest and block it away, and Thorbjarnarson saves the ball in play for Nebraska. To Mack in the corner with 9 on the shot clock. Mack into the paint. Thorbjarnarson, extra pass. Cheatham on senior day. Big 3. And a steal. Deshaun Burke makes it a 1-point game.
Well, how explosive is Deshaun Burke?
Bowie with 14 to shoot. Nance with the screen. Bowie gets free to the rim, and Bowie.
Saw that in the first half a couple times, and Bowie He's able to convert.
Burke getting aggressive against Spencer. Good defense. Here's Cheatham looking for the tie. He got it! Including 2 giant threes.
Someone's going to have to make a jump shot without Nebraska was making free throws.
Here's Mack driving all the way to the rim, and they finish at the rim to take the lead. As a team, made 25 trips to the free throw line and shot under 30%. Savannah State and UMass Lowell both did it. Burke trying to get downhill, his pockets picked away. Bowie ahead. Spencer on the drive. Fakes the pass. Takes it to the rim. Pat Spencer with 12. 6 points and 14 rebounds for Nance, plus that steal. 13 on the shot clock, and a beautiful feed from Spencer to Ryan Young. Burke harassing him. Has to hoist a desperation 3. And the rebound to Cheatham. Nebraska looking to run. Burke on the other end. A little cherry picking, and he'll take the 2.
Burke guarding the ball right now.
Bowie. The lob towards the rim, and he just floats it in.
Plays, handle the ball.
Burke on the drive, blocked off. Back in the corner for Burke. That 3 falls. Cuts the lead in half. Now 76-73. 90 seconds to go in the OT. 10 on the shot clock. Around the screen. Spencer lobs underneath, and he finds Ryan Young. What a set run by Northwestern. Sir, couldn't get it. Burke. 3 falls for Deshaun Burke. 19 for Burke. Cats are about to break the streak. The inbound to Kopp, and Kopp's going to dribble this one out. And Northwestern has come on the road and broken their 12-game losing streak as the Huskers fall for the 14th consecutive time.
Johnson, Barron, opening tip is controlled by Rutgers, underway at the rack. The Wildcats 6-15 overall, 1-10 in league play. Nice slip down low to Young, up and under, and that'll count, and 1 foul on Johnson.
Solid man-to-man, and that provides an awful lot of space inside for the screen and roll. 6 out of the 8-man rotation for Northwestern are undergrads. So they've got some guys that are climbing the curve.
Speaking of climbing, that's what Ron Harper Jr. did right there with the alley-oop.
Size to play inside, touch to play outside.
Bowie, a deep 3, left side, and it goes. A guy that's hit some big shots as a freshman. Comes at a bad time, but sure, yeah, we would have loved the chance to get that out of our mouths if we had another game, but that's how the schedule played out. Bowie, and that rattles in, so back-to-back threes for the freshman from Albany, New York.
Floor. But you take a look at Bowie right there in transition.
Spencer. Sets up Miller Kopp, his first shot, and what a start for the visitors from Evanston. Another 3 goals, this one from Kopp. It's 3 to shoot. It'll be Spencer has to fire from way up top. No, Bowie though, the putback, and it rattles in.
Wow.
At 6-2, the offensive rebound, and 2 more for Bowie.
Saw the dig there by Kopp to try to double Johnson, make him give it up.
Under 10 to shoot. It's McConnell, baseline J. Leads this team in scoring at 11, but so many guys average about 7, 8, 9 a game, and McConnell's in that group.
Yeah, they move the ball extremely well and don't really care who scores.
Now Baker scoring down since coming back from the injured thumb. Feeds Mathis, open base, scores. Down low, Turner got free, and an easy pass and catch, and 2 for Turner.
Baker and Mulcahy. That should lead to a good shot by Yeboah.
Another good entry pass to a cutting Ryan Greer. The passing bob is on point so far for Northwestern on the offensive end. Late clock, 3 to shoot. Spencer fires no. Jones tip no. Second time there. And Northwestern attacking the glass and now have its largest lead tonight at 14.
Northwestern persists in the zone.
We saw both Nance and Jones on the tip, and Nance was credited with the basket. Mulcahy off the rim and in.
Yeah, that's just a good read against the zone. Got to turn around there, Johnson.
Spencer finds a cutting Ryan Young, and more on-point passing for Northwestern.
Rutgers was lacking for a while.
Here's Kopp, deep, open look for three, and Miller Kopp, terrific three-point shooter, knocks down another three.
Bowie explored the defense, didn't have numbers, got it back to set their pattern.
Kopp off the Young screen, and Miller Kopp.
And Chris Collins can talk to them about how well they played against your alma mater, Glenn. Yeah, that gives them more confidence.
Now Bowie, high arcing off the glass, Noah Johnson clears, and maybe a chance now for Rutgers. McConnell, Baker, touch pass, McConnell, yes. Jones, the 18-footer goes.
Maybe a little closer in the mid-range.
The adrenaline is flowing for the Wildcats for sure.
Nice pass, Baker to Johnson. Bowie,
Nice job.
spins, bounces Jones, up and under, yes.
Boy, what? Jones has become a man possessed down there. It's only a pass if Johnson knew it. Right?
That's right. Baseline. Two more for Jared Jones. Young for three. Shaq Carter. And now Rutgers coming to life in the offensive glass. Baker, no-look feed to Carter. And one. Young overplayed. Top baseline sets up Bowie in the corner. Good play there from Young. Opened up that crease and Kopp found Bowie in the corner. Baker hasn't scored with 5 to shoot, and now does. In the first half, Rutgers did have the rebounding edge, but now the second half is underway. Rutgers will start with a look down low to Miles Johnson.
Well, that's been the key. Northwestern's been here before.
Oh my, Bowie! What a night the freshman is having.
I mean, even though flagrants don't involve intent any longer, it's just whether it's excessive or unnecessary. And in fact, it was not a basketball play.
Tuesday, Rutgers won 3 of 17 from 3 in that game. So far tonight, 0 of 10. Spencer leaves it for Jones and one. Spencer made the extra pass. The former lacrosse player setting up the freshman, and he'll go to the line. It's Harper, double. And now Baker will pull up. That's a three. Spencer attacking Johnson. No. Jones put back. Man. Turner for three. The ninth made three tonight for the Wildcat. Carter takes a spot as Johnson departs. 3 fouls. Ryan Greer back on the floor for Northwestern. Here's Baker. That's a 2. Now Baker warming up a bit here in the second half.
Missed that layup because he was watching for the shot blockers.
Turner with 5 against Carter, and it's up and in. And Turner kind of flexing the muscles.
They're going to surmount this lead.
3-point shot hasn't been there. 1 of 13 all night. So Young says forget the 3, drive and score. Bench for now, but he will also check in with Yeboah. 7 to shoot. It's Barron for 3. And Barron knocks down his 15th made 3, and there's the 10th made 3 tonight, Bob, for the Wildcats.
Wow.
7 points, 4 rebounds, front end of the 1-and-1, too strong. And he corrals, though, the rebound. He'll pull up for 3. Wow. That's a potential huge swing. Dangerous pass, but Spencer, maybe a 2-on-1. Left-hand layup, yes! Spencer was 7. In the paint, layup. Up and in again, the crowd wanted to walk.
In lacrosse, that may not be a violation, but in basketball it is.
Baker! Will stop, spin, fade, and Baker now is 12.
Teammates got to find him. He's got to make himself available.
Yeboah against Bowie. Jones trying to help, cannot. And Yeboah scores, and it's a 10-point game. And Johnson another chance to a cutting Harper. Shovels to Johnson. McConnell, great look for 3.
To 2. Foot was on the line, Corey.
Rutgers problems throughout the evening.
Harper off the glass.
But they got the right guy in the middle of that zone. Their leading scorer, Ron Harper Jr.
Two along the baseline. It goes down anyway. To make this potentially one possession game. Down low, Harper.
One of the plays in the last few minutes for Rutgers on offense. Part of the reason is McConnell's playing point guard.
Baker! That's a 1-point game. He split defenders.
They did flap it out.
Tough shot. Cobb, and that rattles in. Northwestern needed that.
Best quality they've shot in the last 5 minutes. Boy, he's got some moves. Left to right, right to left, shake and bake.
Baker's taking so many big shots up top. And it goes! And they're tied!
Oftentimes that either means a high screen comes up, penetration and kick.
Baker. It'll count. Spencer. Bowie, open look, and a big shot by the freshman. The Wildcats desperately needed that. Back to a 1-point game. Here comes the Baker show. With 4, nope, it's Yeboah for 3. The Wildcats, but off a miss, can they corral a rebound? Baker over Turner with 5. Does he love the bright lights or what? Turner challenges Johnson, spun out, Young put back, yes! And now the Wildcats take a timeout. So Harper comes out, sets the screen for Baker. Baker with 5. Baker, baseline over Baker will not be denied!
You gotta make him give it up.
Young shovels, blocked, Johnson, and Rutgers remains perfect at the rack.
A sellout, just as it has been for every game this season inside Mackey, and off we go for one final dance in this building in the 2019-2020 campaign. Got that victory 70-63. And now Purdue looking for the equalizer. That's a heck of a start for Sasha Stefanovic. Back down to Travion Williams. This is power on power right here. And number 50, that power win. Quasi Yeboah getting inside. Boudreau got a piece of that, but Yeboah got it back.
Nice job by Yeboah.
Yeah, certainly one of the best on-ball defenders in the conference. Mathis puts up a 3 and knocks it down, and we're tied at 5.
The importance of defense is making a guy go a place he doesn't want to go and forcing him off his comfort zone.
But that is Geo Baker's comfort zone, the step-back 3. And right now, Eastern very slow to get back, so it's a 5-on-4, but Harms doing what he does best, blocking the shot. Hunter, pretty.
And a pretty set, because what they did is they got Hunter coming off a little bit of a baseline screen, Brandon. There's the double again. There's no question what Purdue is trying to do. And that's a bailout right there. That was a difficult shot, to say the least, by Ron Harper Jr.
It was Purdue that struggled in Piscataway with 11 first-half turnovers. Now Rutgers doing the same thing here in West Lafayette. Thompson lets it go.
Really nice job there. Rebounding is going to be so critical to the outcome, because each possession, with the way these two teams defend, really difficult to score.
That was crafty from the freshman Isaiah Thompson.
Really solid with the ball. As a true freshman, north of 2-to-1 assist turnover ratio for McCahey.
He's been excellent off the bench, and a guy who's really been good, the grad transfer Quasi Yeboah with another bucket.
Good up out of his stance, and then Thompson able to take advantage.
He's got 5 early. Ooh, Yeboah, the best three-point shooter on the team, but instead he takes it to the basket.
And a smart play.
One-on-one in the post.
Good defensive job by Johnson of making him spin away. And again, his offensive rebounding and second chance opportunity.
He was picking up early fouls in games, and Steve Peichel said, let me see if I can mitigate that. But he picked up 2 here coming off the bench anyway. And then Thompson hits his second 3 of the afternoon. A little 6-0 run for the Boilers. Yeboah, nice inside. He's got 8 already.
His ability to compete and play at the rim is allowing Rutgers to hang around here.
Good set. That was well executed.
Now, if you're Rutgers, you got the shot blocker down on the other end. You have to take advantage.
And guess what? They do take advantage. Harper in the corner.
Nice cut.
And then Boudreau had it slotted. Mathis and Harper had a hand on it. Here goes Young. Good find. Geo Baker knocks it down. Great play.
Not very far from here, just down I-65 a little bit down in Indianapolis. Nice pass.
Nice finish for Travion Williams.
Beautiful job by Stefanovic.
Second bucket for the Purdue big man. Down inside, Carter fumbles it. Got it back for his first points. Over the top, Boudreau. Yes, and the foul on Yeboah. Almost another turnover for Rutgers. Mathis gets it, lost it. And finally, it's tapped up and in. Shaq Carter takes credit for it.
You know, the Lumberjacks went in and won at Duke, and plus that's a team, I think they're sitting right now on 26-27 wins. So
Baker splits him. Harms blocks it. Second of the game. That leads to Hunter taking it right to the basket. And in his career, 210 of them, only 4 players in Purdue history have reached the 200 mark. Young. Well, now he's getting going. Remember, he had 17 against Maryland. Williams, who was limited in the first half with 2 fouls. Yeboah stepping back and knocking it down to the corner. Eastern, nice. Stefanovic, got it!
Wonderful job by Eastern of going to that strong hand.
Good extra pass. I thought Hunter was going to pull the 3. Instead, he takes the mid-range. Nice tap back by Williams. Steve Pikiell's going to keep him out there for now. Harms leaning in. Had 2 attempts at it. Had 3 attempts. Third time's a charm. Harper, step back at the elbow. Nothing but net.
And look who's not out there. Nojel Eastern.
Eastern is now in the game. Here he's defending Baker. Young drops it off. That was a spectacular pass to Johnson. Tried to lob it over the top. Yeboah was backing Harms out of the way, and Yeboah comes out of there with it. And then Mulcahy almost lost his dribble, and it all ends with a chaotic Mathis bucket.
This was at a difficult angle, and you know he was kind of in a little bit more of an athletic position, meaning triple threat position.
And Stefanovic, known for his three-point shooting, takes it to the rack. He's got 13. How about the offensive rebound? Hunter, a reload. Proctor, no. Arms, yes! Geo Baker, relatively quiet day for him, as you were talking about, Sean. And he says, I want to make some noise right now.
And they get the ball to Baker and allow him to kind of operate one-on-one with Stefanovic.
Stefanovic gets the crowd back and going.
Wonderful defense all the way around, but especially by Young.
A hand there, didn't foul it. Now Baker on the other end with a blow-by and the finish.
He tried to get it to Stefanovic earlier. He took it away and forced a fall-away 3 at the end of that possession.
Baker, boy, he's taking over, isn't he?
Spotlight will shine on Ron Harper Jr. and see if they're able to counter.
And Baker has a Baker's dozen with 13. Harms throwing it down.
And almost an and one.
Road win would be equally impressive. Not many people come into Mackey and come away with a victory. Baker, oh man, he is in a straight zone. Nojel Eastern up to Stefanovic. Big shot. He got it. Backing it up. Play is blown up. He's got to create something. And he does. Big bucket by Eric Hunter. Our 10th lead change. Do we have an 11th in store? Baker. Yes. Geo Baker. What a second half. He's got 17. Rutgers back up 1. Instead, it's Rutgers with the opening possession of overtime. Jacob Young to the basket, finger rolled up and in.
And a really good recognition by Rutgers. It was a wonderful play by Baker, moving without the basketball and then locating Carter.
A break for Purdue. Hunter open on the baseline. We're tied at 63.
Boy, what a 4-point swing.
Jacob Young sizing up Hunter. Driving on hard. Whoa!
Oh!
Oh, Oh, my goodness. Jacob Young, count the basket and the foul. That, folks, was on 7-3. Matt Arms trying to catch up to it. Yeah, that's a BT and steal, no doubt, by Auto Owners Insurance.
Yeah. That is a Prius dunking on a runaway beer truck.
Now Stefanovic, that's what Purdue wants, and they got it. We are tied again.
And I tell you what, Rutgers is asking for an illegal screen because Baker went to the deck on that.
Baker bouncing in, kicking out. Mathis. Shot clock 7. Harper. Yes! What a huge shot by Ron Harper Jr. Baker eyeing up his defender Stefanovic. He rises and knocks down another one. His foot was on the line. Now they're going to look at it. See, they wanted to get it to Stefanovic. Hunter's going to have to put this up. Oh, Boudreau! He didn't get it off. He didn't get it off, and Rutgers gets a huge victory.
Doing the tiff will be Kofi Coburn and Warith Aleteshe. And it's won by Nicholls State.
We're going to try to get turnovers so they can get quick scoring opportunities.
Here's Io down the lane, and he gets it to go, and 1 for Io.
Last game, it took him till the second half to score his first basket. Good start by Io.
And Bashanishvili's looking for somewhere to go with it. Finally gets it to Felice. And inside to Coburn. Here's first action, and Coburn slams it home. Felice guarding him now. McClanahan dumps it off. Here's a three-pointer. Schmack! That one comes off the hands of Elvis Harvey Jr., his first field goal of the game. Pass to Jones. He'll stop and miss one off the glass. For 3. Schmack! That time Jeremiah Buford.
The big man right there, where it was impossible for him to put it back up, and he had to pass it back out to the outside.
Here's Desumu off the glass and in. What a play by Io. Ends up Io. Desumu comes away with the rebound, and here they come down the court. Desumu straight in with an easy bucket off the glass. And he gets it right down the lane off the glass and in. We're nearing the halfway point of the first half. And Io takes a long floater. Can't get it to go, but Kofi gets the rebound and cleans up. Easy steal there for Kipper Nicholls, and here come the Illini again. This time out to Alan Griffin for 3. Schmack!
Yeah, playing Nicholls, this is a good opportunity to win and get some good momentum going out to Arizona.
And that shot is sunk there. Frazier is yet to get going this evening. Little lob inside to Georgie. Takes his time off the glass and in. Georgie Bashanishvili is a bully inside. Here's Frazier for 3. Missed again, but rebounded by DeMonte Williams. Here's Felice for 3. Schmack! Andres Felice revs the engines, and the Illini have a 7-point lead. Right from the beginning of the game, we've yet to see Felice, Desumu, and Frazier out there, as that one's off the glass and good. Backs out, comes back in, gets Georgie. Here's Verdonk for 3. Can't get it to go, but Griffin with the tip-in. He cleaned up. Here's McClanahan taking another 3. Schmack finally gets this one to go. Good move there down the lane from Frazier. Coburn cleans it up and puts it back in. Man, that man is a beast. Illini up 30-19. Right down the lane with it. A bucket off of Kofi. Here's Felice for 3. Yes, sir. And he'll push it off the court quick. Gets it to Trent Frazier. Over to Bashanishvili. He'll try a 3. And he gets it to go.
Underwood talked about how they worked on getting Georgie on the outside all year.
Big block by Coburn. The Illini are feeling themselves now.
Number 0, Alan Griffin, and number 32, Tyler Underwood. For Trent Frazier and Andres Felice.
By Desumu, he's down the lane. And he gets tripped up, loses the ball. Big slam there
for Nicholls State. That time Elvis Harvey Jr. slammed it home. Not get a new shot clock as it's down to 6 seconds now. Feliz off the glass and in. He'll get it into Kipper Nicholls. The band stops suddenly as DeMonte Williams gets it to Io for three. Schmack! Georgie Bashanishvili and the Illini bench fired up. Another three. That one falls in. Double doink hits too close to home for a lot of fans. Kofi Coburn slams it down on the alley-oop. Coburn is such an intimidating factor defensively. Anytime they come in the paint, they're forced to leave. As that one goes off the glass and in. And Feliz picks up that rebound, gets it taken away. Williams is going to get called for a foul there and a three-point play chance for Nicholls. Georgie Bashanishvili gets it to Dosunmu. Sees the whole court.
Wow.
Weaves and finally finds his lane, lays it off the glass and in. The Illini lead is back to 17. That one bounced in. Down low, good pass there, and Alatishe finishes off with a slam. Down low for DeMonte. He'll drive down the baseline acrobatically and put it in.
I thought he was trying to pass for Georgie for a second, but then he decided just to put it back up.
He'll try to do it on the defensive side. McClanahan gives it away, and off the glass and in goes Elvis Harvey.
Hyping up Frazier. He was talking about in their 26 scrimmage games, he was shooting 52% from beyond the arc. He's having a rough showing today, but it is early. Just one game.
Here comes Feliz in transition. Back to Dosunmu. The lay-in is good.
He needs to snip this in the butt quickly and go on a big scoring run.
Here's Coburn inside. Back to Bashanishvili. He'll try his hand at another three. He gets that one to go. Good hands by Alan Griffin. Almost a block for Coburn, but Andre Jones still gets the bucket. It's Feliz straight down the lane. Outside to Georgie, on top for Frazier. And I guess that wasn't a foul. Dosunmu will shoot a jumper and get that one to go. Deep three. Schmack! Elvis Harvey Jr. cuts this to a 10-point game once again. Catches it like a wide receiver. And it gets taken away, but Frazier picks it back up. Gets it to Bashanishvili, and he gets it home. Another three missed by Nicholls State. Feliz with the rebound. And an easy bucket there for Feliz. Illini to get double-double. Joining Kofi Coburn. Good sidestep move there by Jones, and he puts it off the glass and in. Just misses. Kipper and Georgie collide, going for that rebound, and it's Andre Jones pulling up and sinking another one.
Andre Jones.
Another rebound for the Colonels with a chance to make it a single-digit ball game. McClanahan off the glass and in. It's an 8-point game. Takes a jumper. Off the glass and in. It's a 6-point game. The ball in the hands of the big men of the Illini who are not comfortable in those situations. Deep three from McClanahan. He got it! It's a 3-point game. A 2-3 zone as it looks right now. Another three from McClanahan. He got that one! It's tied! Georgie B from the wing gets it back to Dosunmu. Here's Feliz. Drives down the lane, lays it up, and in! And I almost come away with a steal. Instead, it's Kevin Johnson on top. Driving in. Blocked by Coburn! He almost took the head off of one of the cheerleaders. Looking for somewhere to go with it is Alatishe. Dribbles right, gets inside, takes a floater, and sinks it. It's back to a 1-point game. And he drives in, gets it back to Georgie. Over to Feliz, fakes the shot. Takes a floater and hits it. Feliz with the last Illini, 9 points. And the Illini with a 3-point lead. We'll look to put the Colonels away. Dosunmu down the lane and one!
The groin injuries, so many times you see guys hurry back from those injuries and then they tend to linger throughout the season, but wait until he's fully ready to go. Purdue, Raff will start with the ball. Back-to-back Big Ten games.
Power game is what they're going to have to go to. He's got a little hook.
That's Trevion.